Assalamualaikum and hi to all my friends, to my beloved teacher, and also people who are watching this video.
Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Hi everyone!
So, hi, my name is Dora Beto Adayah binti Azian. So, today I'm going to present to you chapter 6 from the novel Dear Mr. Kilmer. So, stay tuned.
My name is Nur Batrisha and we are going to explain to you about chapter 6 from the novel Dear Mr. Kilmer. Enjoy!
My name is Natunda Sarah and today my teammates and I are going to explain to you about chapter 6 from the novel Dear Mr. Kilmer.
My name is Devendran, mostly known as Dave. I'm symbolically wearing my school shirt because I miss school and I have a great hairstyle. No! So let's get into it. Today, me and my friends are going to explain to you about chapter 6 from the novel Dear Mr. Kilmer. Hopefully you guys enjoy and understand what we're trying to explain to you in this video. Please leave a like. I'm just kidding, guys.
Okay.
Let's go. So guys, before we start, I'm just gonna give a small overview of chapter 6 before we get into the full details of chapter 6. So chapter 6 is just mainly a small flyby chapter in the novel and doesn't have much important scenes in it. That's what you think. But there are minor but important information that will help you understand the storyline even better. So it is important for you to read chapter 6 and understand it properly. That's the reason why we are making this video, so that you understand and get all the small but important points that they are trying to convey through this novel. So I'm gonna pass it to my friends and they're gonna help me explain to you guys about what's happening in chapter 6 and what's going down. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yeah!
Chapter 6 starts with Joyce Kilmer and Richard exchanging a handful of letters among each other. In those letters, Richard shared his poems that he wrote. Mr. Kilmer always replied to the letter with something nice to say. He would also often share some helpful ideas for Richard to further perfect his poems. Early in September, Mr. Kilmer wrote that he had arrived at France. He said that the soldiers there are singing and trying to have a good time, although they know what they have to do in war. Richard's heart sank at the news. Last spring, September, it seemed to be a long way. He actually prayed that the war would end before Mr. Kilmer would ever reach Europe. Richard started to worry, as the war didn't seem like it was going to end anytime soon. Richard started to think, what if the war continued till his brother Gus graduated? Would he have to see his brother go to war? Would he himself have to go to war someday? Would he have to see his own brother die in a war? Richard also thought about his father, Pa. Pa lost his brother Roland in a war. Could Pa bear another loss in his family, his own son?
School started again and Mrs. Hanson began the first English class with an announcement. She said that the class this year have to put on a patriotic program to help sell Liberty bonds. The money earned will be used to finance the war. Mrs. Hanson had planned for the class to sing war songs while she played the piano. She also planned to choose a young lady from the class to play Lady Liberty, while a young man from the class played a soldier. The cast will be chosen by a friendly essay competition. The essay will be written with the title of How We Can Help the War Effort right here in the lake. The winner will be a boy and a girl with the best essay.
Richard was determined to play tough boy. He would enjoy wearing a real army uniform. To do so, Richard knew he had to write good suggestions in the essay. He sat there at his table and wondered about his ideas. People were getting less on sugar, meat, flour, and other foods so that more could be sent to the men overseas. Suddenly, Richard remembered Mr. Kilmer telling him that he took joy from Richard's letter and poem. Then it clicked in his mind. The student in his school can send some letters and poems to the men at war. This would help the men to at least feel a bit happier and lose the feeling of loneliness in the battlefield. It would also be a good chance for the student to learn what life is like in the front line. Richard's essay flowed from his pencil. His interest to win the competition became bigger because he hoped that the students will really do what he suggested.
Over set lunches on the school grounds, Mildred Wright and Richard had a chat about who might be the Lady Liberty. They talked about how Peggy and Mildred herself had a chance to get that spot. On the way back to the class, Richard overheard Peggy and Blanche were talking. They were mocking how Mildred had no chance of winning. They also said that Mrs. Hanson just says that Lady Liberty will be picked according to the best essay, while the actual winner would be the prettiest girl in the class. Richard thought to himself about why girls have a lot of mean things to say about each other behind their back. Just then, he heard Peggy saying that she is grateful Hannah Sherman is a Hun, and there is absolutely no chance she will fit as Lady Liberty. Richard was shocked to still hear there is the ill feeling of hatred towards the Sherman. As far as Richard knew, after their property was vandalized last spring, no one didn't bother her. A few days later, the students turned in their essays, and Mrs. Hanson was ready to announce the contest winner. By then, the students already have a view of who might win. Peggy Manson and Abner Lewis were the two that were the fan favorite to act as Lady Liberty and Dog Boy. Richard, on the other hand, knew that Peggy had a low chance of winning because she is not a terrific essay writer. As for Abner, there is no chance at all. Richard started to become concerned about how things would turn out. Mrs. Hanson started by telling everyone that almost everyone wrote Vincent's essay. She also said that everyone will be getting a copy of the winner's essay so that everyone can read and enjoy them. Then Mrs. Hanson took out the two winning essays from the stack. She started with the winner for the Dog Boy. Richard was called upon to the front of the class. Mrs. Hanson said that his essay was the best essay submitted by a boy. Richard glanced around as he walked to the front of the class. Several students felt disappointed as they expected for Abner to win. Richard then stood in front of the class and read his essay in a steady and clear voice. When he read his essay, everyone clapped except for Abner and Harry, who just stared. Richard then went to go have a seat. Mrs. Hanson said Richard's essay was the best essay because the idea given was really creative and it would be a great thing to do. Then Mrs. Hanson picks up the winner essay for the Lady Liberty cast.
Mrs. Hanson slowly moved up to the winner among the girls. All the girls started to become very nervous, and the winner was Hannah Sherman. Everyone was shocked as no one expected her to win. Mrs. Hanson proceeded to call upon Hannah Sherman to come to the front to read out her essay. Although she looked nervous and awfully alone, she read with a clear voice. In her essay, she explains about how the president, which is President Wilson, main goal for America is peace without victory. She explained how everyone must work together without taking race, religion, and background. Peace is the biggest achievement there is to stop the war from happening and taking more volunteers' lives away. She also says that everyone not at war must stop being racist towards other countries and start trying to accept everyone. Richard was swept away with Hannah's essay. He loved everything she had to say in the essay. When Hannah finished her essay, Richard applauded and realized no one else clapped along.
So guys, that's the end of the video.
Alright guys, that's it for chapter 6.
Thank you for watching.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Hopefully you guys can understand what we're trying to explain in chapter 6.
And blessed day for all of you. Bye.
Bye.
Alright guys, that's all there is to chapter 6. There's nothing much that they're trying to portray in chapter 6. The main thing that the writer focuses on in this chapter and throughout this novel is that we should stop racism and we should bring peace to the world. Hopefully you guys understood that and we can work to a better place in the future. That's all from us. Thank you so much to my friends Rabiatul, Batrisha and Natalina for working together with me to explain chapter 6 to you guys. Hopefully it worked out and hopefully you guys understood. We really enjoyed recording the videos and editing it. It was loads of fun. A big thank you to Puan Hasina, which is our English teacher in SMK Sri Andalas. We had to give her a big thank you because she gave us this opportunity to do this project, which is to explain chapter by chapter. You guys can check all the videos in this channel and there's also another channel where you can check out. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys understood what we're trying to explain. Hopefully you guys will like and share this video to your friends so that you will help them understand too. Sharing is caring guys. Thank you so much and peace.
Okay.